Main Street, a satirical novel penned by Sinclair Lewis in 1920, unfolds its narrative in the quaint town of Gopher Prairie, Minnesota. The story follows the challenges faced by Carol Milford Kennicott as she grapples with the nuances of small-town life. Eager to infuse culture, art, and commerce into the town, Carol encounters resistance from the narrow-minded, middle-class customs prevailing in her husband's hometown. Despite envisioning a transformation of Gopher Prairie, she is thwarted by the provincial attitudes of the townsfolk who reject big city values. Drawing inspiration from his own experiences in Sauk Center, Minnesota, Sinclair crafted Main Street, which garnered widespread acclaim upon its publication and eventually earned its place as an American classic. Initially slated to receive the Pulitzer Prize in Fiction in 1921, the Board of Trustees controversially awarded the honor to Edith Wharton's The Age of Innocence. However, in 1930, Main Street played a pivotal role in Sinclair becoming the first American to be honored with the Nobel Prize for Literature. Listed as the 68th best English-language novel of the 20th century by the Modern Library in 1998, Main Street employs a third-person limited omniscient perspective. The narrative commences in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where Carol Milford, a bright and beautiful graduate of Blodgett College, dreams of transforming a small prairie town into a haven of beauty, culture, and refinement. After marrying Dr. Will Kennicott and relocating to Gopher Prairie, Carol is disappointed by the town's dull appearance and the closed-mindedness of its inhabitants. Facing criticism for her attempts to bring change, Carol finds solace in friendships with Guy Pollock, a lawyer, and Vida Sherwin, a high school teacher. However, her efforts to initiate improvements, such as a new city hall and library, are met with resistance from the townsfolk. Despite her involvement in social clubs and attempts to reform the local library, Carol faces opposition and accusations of elitism from her husband Will. As the narrative unfolds, Carol's relationships become strained, leading to Will's affair with Maud Dreyer and the departure of friends like Miles Bjornstam and Fern Mullins. The erosion of Carol and Will's marriage prompts a sightseeing trip to California, but upon their return, Carol is disheartened by the lack of change in Gopher Prairie. Ultimately, she decides to leave with her son Hugh, relocating to Washington, D.C., for 2 years. Lonely in the bustling city, Carol recognizes Will's genuine love upon his return and decides to go back to Gopher Prairie with a newfound perspective. Accepting the townsfolk for who they are, she continues her battle for small reforms, giving birth to a daughter in the process. The novel concludes with Carol reflecting on the challenges of inciting change, while Will remains indifferent, pondering the weather. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.